Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal rejecting third transfer bid from Jose Mourinho's Roma, and then we're going to look at Arsenal, Spurs and Leicester City in Kia Jarabshian talks about Barcelona outcast Philippe Coutinho. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal reject third transfer bid from Jose Mourinho's Roma. So the reports are stating that Roma are desperate to secure the services of a certain Gunners midfielder. Arsenal have reportedly turned down a third bid from Roma for midfielder Granit Xhaka. Jose Mourinho is a big fan of the Switzerland midfielder and is desperate to make him his first signing at his new club. Granit Xhaka, it seems, will leave the Gunners after 5 seasons at the club. The 28-year-old has won 2 FA Cups during his time in North London and 2 Community Shields as well. And despite a positive season in terms of personal performances, Mikel Arteta is willing to part with the midfielder providing the Gunners receive the right fee. However, they haven't got what they want just yet, as according to Roma Press, also have turned down a second increased bid from the Serie A side. That makes it the third bid Roma have submitted and seen rejected for the Swiss star. Discussing his season personally as well as Arsenal's final position, Granit Xhaka recently said, "Football is a team sport and you're only as good as your team. Of course, it was a good year for me personally. I've always played and performed. But the place at the end of the season, of course, is really bitter and disappointing for us." And in terms of his future, the Gunners man told Blick, "Of course I read, but now I'm 100% focused on the national team here. That's more important than Arsenal or rumours right now. I have another 2 years on my contract in London, and Arsenal, they know what they have in me. When the time comes to talk about a transfer, I'll be here." It's no secret that Jose Mourinho is a fan of Granit Xhaka, having previously spoken about the combative star in glowing terms. Granit Xhaka is the main man in the entire Arsenal midfield. "You can't see it unless I lend you one of my eyes," said the new Roma boss. "Without him, Arsenal is lost. He is a leader. Remember, mistakes are made by humans." When recently asked about Jose Mourinho's comments, Granit Xhaka said he was proud to receive such compliments. "To be honest, I didn't hear what Jose Mourinho has said about me, but that makes you proud," he said. "Everyone knows Jose Mourinho, knows what he has achieved. Jose Mourinho knows how to win titles. You can now see what work I have done over the past few years." So it looks like Arsenal reject third transfer bid for Jose Mourinho's Roma, and it looks like with Jose Mourinho's Roma very adamant on trying to bring in Granit Xhaka, Arsenal have arguably rejected those offers as they need to get a decent sum after that, spending over £30 million for Granit Xhaka in the first place to bring him to the Emirates. At least they want to recruit at least some of that money back and use that in other players that we have been linked with to fill as a replacement to Granit Xhaka. So you have to wait and see how this transfer saga between Roma and Arsenal pan out regarding Granit Xhaka. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Spurs, Arsenal and Leicester City in Kia Jarabshian talks about Barcelona outcast Philippe Coutinho. So the reports are stating that Leicester City, Arsenal and Tottenham are in contact with Barcelona midfielder Philippe Coutinho about a Premier League return. Sport says Coutinho's agent Kia Jarabshian has been in contact with every Premier League team over a loan or a loan with an option to buy. Some clubs have rejected the prospects, including Manchester United, Manchester City and Chelsea, though others have left the door open. Tottenham and Leicester City are both keen, along with Arsenal. Spurs and Leicester City have qualified for the Europa League next season, though Arsenal cannot offer the same European football to the former Liverpool star. And it looks like when it comes to Philippe Coutinho, it looks like some quarters they are selling this as a new line from Mundo Deportivo, but actually the Spanish outlet are just reporting that in England they point out that the Foxes in particular could launch themselves for the signing of the Brazilian, and in England they were just reporting what Sport had said earlier. And it looks like a fee of £17 million has been mentioned, as well as a possible loan, of course, and it looks like also have the opportunity to sign Philippe Coutinho on a very cheap deal for £17 million after Barcelona spent over £100 million to sign him from Liverpool. And with Barcelona's financial issues getting more and more worse, as they are not getting the profit that they deserve for the players that they have put in, and right now they are getting into more and more depths. So when it comes to Philippe Coutinho, would he be able to join the Gunners? Does he want to join a football club where he's initially playing in the Champions League? He's had the opportunity to play with the likes of Lionel Messi. Now Sergio Aguero is going to be joining the football club. He has joined the football club officially. So you got other players, big players that are there at Barcelona. And when it comes to Arsenal, we're in a mess. We finished 8th position in the last 2 seasons. We have been struggling for a consistent run. We are struggling to have good players in our squad. We are struggling to have game changers in our midfield. But when it comes to Philippe Coutinho, he's a game changer in the midfield, in my opinion. We have been struggling to get goals from midfield. We have been so reliant on our strikers. Look at what happens when Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang somehow is in bad form. Right now he was in bad form this season. Look what has cost us. We have been struggling in front of goal. We need players that can score from the midfield. We got Thomas Partey, it's a decent signing. He was brought in for that defensive side of the game, someone that could be in that midfield, anchor the midfield, prevent how poor we were back in the days where any team can just run through that midfield. And when it comes to Philippe Coutinho, someone that could be that Martin Odegaard alternative, someone that is really on a good cost for the Gunners, even though his wages probably will be more than £300,000. Would it be another Mesut Ozil signing in terms of what he's done in the latter stages, such as Mesut Ozil like in the last 2-3 seasons? Or would it be a really sensational signing, as when you bring him on, he hits the ground running, he looks like he's back to his best, and basically anything of Liverpool games from him and the way he has played for Liverpool, if you see that and replicate that for the Gunners, it will actually be massive for Mikel Arteta. So you have to wait and see if this Philippe Coutinho transfer will happen. For me, £17 million, it looks like a bargain, so we have to wait and see. Thank you for watching the video. At least we have something important to celebrate: a record 14th FA Cup win last year. Make sure you click the special link that I've put in the description and comment FA Cup if you bought one. Hit the like button if you liked the video, subscribe, click one of the videos on the screen right now, and I'll see you there.